So today we're making giant baked beans. What I ended up doing is I took the entire bag of these giant beans and I let them soak overnight in water. And right now I drained the water and put them in this pot, letting them boil for about 45 minutes. You'll notice that they release a thick white foam. It's important that you do remove that foam. I call it the fart juice because they're very gassy, right? So they release these little giant balls, right? So they're small and they become big, and it's important that you remove that. You can also add some carrots in this as well. I'm gonna skip the carrots just because they're higher on the glucose index, and because of my diabetes I want to not do that. But with carrots it's really good as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to boil these for about 45 minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm going to do with this casserole here. We're going to end up putting it in the oven for a while. Alright, so now that the beans are boiling, we're going to start preparing the sauce. So you're going to take 2 cups of the water that's inside right here and just put it aside for later. I'm going to put that right here. Alright, so what we're going to do for the actual sauce, we're going to need some onions, some garlic. So I don't have any garlic, I'm going to use garlic powder, and I don't have any onions, so what I'm going to do is use some eschalots. Let's go ahead and cut this up, and then we're going to put it in the pan. Alright, so I got it in the pan right here. I'm gonna go ahead and add some olive oil. And again, I don't normally follow recipes, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find a recipe online and just put a link on the video. What I want to do is I want to make sure that this cooks very well. So I'm just putting olive oil. Again, I don't know how much I put, I just go by eye. I'm gonna go ahead and put some garlic powder as well, and some parsley, some salt and pepper. I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, so we have the parsley, we have some olive oil, we have some garlic, we have some eschalots in there. I have the water that I took from the boiled beans, and I'm gonna go ahead and add this whole can of diced tomatoes in there. Alright, so we have all of the ingredients for the sauce in here. So again, olive oil, garlic, onions, parsley, and I have 2 cups of water that came from the actual beans, and a whole can of diced tomatoes. Mix everything together, make sure you add some salt and pepper, and let it boil. Once it's boiled, you're going to remove the beans from the actual pot, rinse them out, and then you're going to go ahead and put them in a container that you're going to put in the oven. Now that the sauce has boiled, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pour it over the drained lima beans. You just want to make sure that it's enough to cover the whole thing. There you go. Mix it all around. Alright, it looks ready. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in the oven at 350 for about 50 minutes. Here you go, here's the final product. Super tasty, super filling. I'm going to include the recipe at the bottom of the video. There you go. Micah, have a great day, guys.